The new Sri Lankan President Sirisena is in India for his first foreign visit. He arrived on Sunday on a 4-day visit, during which he is holding talks with the Indian leadership on several issues. In fact, the 63-year-old Sirisena has already indicated that he wants to have a closer relationship with India and chose it for his first foreign visit.
When India and Sri Lanka talk, we talk on all issues, and there are issues of a political and strategic nature that we are engaged in. You are aware that there have been discussions between India and Sri Lanka on matters of civil nuclear cooperation, and we are both committed to take this forward.
Well, my colleague Maya Meechandani now joining us for more on that visit. Maya, what exactly is this talk of nuclear cooperation?
Well, there has been a lot of excitement this morning ever since some newspaper reports carried news of a civil nuclear deal with Sri Lanka. But let's just clarify for our viewers, essentially what this is in the nature of is safety assurances to the Sri Lankans and a possible promise in the future of helping them train human resources management really when it comes to setting up their own nuclear program. Now, two things, the Kudankulam protests in Tamil Nadu and the setting up of nuclear projects along Tamil Nadu's coast has sparked off some alarm in Sri Lanka of the possibility of any radiation threats to Sri Lanka in the wake of any potential nuclear accidents. So they approached India a couple of years ago seeking safety assurances. That is the first and foremost aspect of this civil nuclear agreement, if there is going to be one. And as we said, Sri Lanka does not have a nuclear program right now, but in the future, as it wants to develop any programs further for itself, they have asked India for assistance. India has talked about human resources development in the nature of training manpower, engineers, scientists, and giving them the know-how in a sense of how to set up these projects. But this is all a very long-term trajectory with Sri Lanka. As we said, the focus is on the safety assurances.
All right, and Maya, just also in a little more detail, take us through the other key issues on the Lankan president's agenda during his 4-day visit.
Well, as you know, he's visited Rajghat this morning. He's having talks with the Prime Minister this afternoon in New Delhi. He's also going to be embarking on a personal pilgrimage, he says, to Bodh Gaya and Tirupati. The official part of his visit is today in Delhi, where the red carpet really is being rolled out for the new Sri Lankan president. Now, let's also remember that Delhi has been watching very closely the noises that Colombo has been making. They say they're making the right noises when it comes to assurances to India of rebalancing a relationship with Delhi vis-a-vis China. Ranil Wickremesinghe, the Prime Minister, gave NDTV his first interview and he talked about reviewing big Chinese projects to Sri Lanka. That's been a source of concern. India has always maintained that the issue of rehabilitation and resettlement of the country's Tamil population is something that they bring up from time to time. They are watching Sri Lanka on this. The new government has made some assurances to the island's Tamil populations. It's made assurances to Delhi on the diplomatic front, reviving an economic partnership that's been dragging really. These are parts of the bilateral relationship that Delhi wants to see Sri Lanka and India move on specifically. But as we said, this is also in the nature of a familiarization visit. The Sri Lankan government making no bones about the fact that Delhi is one of its most important international relationships and making that point by ensuring that India is the first foreign destination, both for its foreign minister last month and for its new president right now.
All right, Maya, thanks very much for taking us through all of those details. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more.